Certainly. Let's go to the attorneys, David Schwartz, also Kathleen Mullen. David, you just heard sort of different stories. And granted, at one point he says, I'm asleep. The other point he says he's afraid of protests. It's a weird, murky mix.
It's a weird set of circumstances. I'm sure there was a lot of shock involved here. As far as the charges go, I'm not surprised that there's a charge here. I don't think for a minute this is a murder case. But certainly it's a negligent homicide case.
And they're not looking, apparently there's also like a reckless conduct, a manslaughter, or the two things. So you think that's appropriate?
I think maybe manslaughter, but I believe the case will end up in negligent homicide.
What do you think, Kathleen?
I think that we have the right to remain silent, and I think that unlike in other countries where you don't have that right, you cannot be beaten into talking, you cannot be hung by your thumbs until
you talk. But they had a family spokesperson, Kathleen. They voluntarily had a family spokesperson, and even the family spokesperson and the attorney can't keep their story straight. They seem different.
A family spokesperson and a trained attorney are two entirely different things. And Rita, one of the most interesting things about this case, and you may have noticed it also, David, is that Mr. MacGyver and his brother use very similar language in describing the decedent. Mr. MacGyver calls her my life partner, and his brother calls her his life mate. It sounded very scripted to me, like someone had prepared them for the language. These are the...
Which also it raises some red flags, David,
yes,
don't you think? I mean, that's not good.
I don't think there's anything to dispute that this is not his life's mate. But the bottom line is, it looks like it's a horrible accident. It looks like it's a tragedy, but it's criminal. It's still criminal. And MacGyver is an attorney. He knows he has the right to remain silent.
And by the way, he says that it's politically motivated. He says he's innocent. Let me go back to Craig Schneider. Craig, also, what do we know about motive? We do know that, you know, they were obviously, we haven't heard anything about problems in the relationship. In fact, when they were married, interesting, kind of a bizarre detail that the maid of honor was a horse. They got married on an 85-acre farm. That's a very non-traditional maid of honor. But what have we heard about a motive if they believe that there might have been something behind this more than just recklessness?
Well, this case legally is no longer about whether or not he had an intent to harm his wife. That's not what these charges are about. The charges are about recklessness in the way that he handled the gun. The police are not asserting that he purposefully shot his wife. They are actually accepting that it was an accident, but that the way that he handled the gun, it being in his lap, it going off, that it was so reckless that it rises to the level of a felony.
And also the other thing, too, there's some interesting things about where the hospital was. She was taken to a hospital a lot further away than one or two closer. We're looking at a map. You can see he took her to Emory Hospital, which is about 4.5 miles away, and there were other ones that were closer, didn't call 911. There's some, questions about the behavior that lead to recklessness. When we come back, and